I want to give people your history since this is your first interview. I
Mhm.
know I said that. Like, I was like, I wonder if he did another interview. When I looked it up, it was something. But you said that was something you did with your
Yeah, it
friends.
was just something I did with my friend.
So you're from Jersey originally.
Yeah, Jersey City.
Jersey City. Okay.
Yeah.
When did this music stuff begin for you? How did you get started making music? How did this all begin?
I've always really loved music. Like I've been surrounded around like music my entire life. Like my brother makes music, my
Okay.
sister sings. It's just like very family based. And so I knew I wanted to do that. Even I started when I was 13. I made like a song GarageBand with my Apple headphones. And then on SoundCloud, it was like 2017. I was in 7th grade, like rapping. And then it just like even my first song had like 60K on SoundCloud with no promotion or anything.
That's crazy.
Like I don't know how that happened.
Right, because SoundCloud doesn't really have like an algorithm, kind of like TikTok and shit, where it feeds people stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like SoundCloud's very much like people got to share it for people to listen.
Yeah, it was just there so early on, and from seeing that, I was already so inspired from my first song, and I just kept dropping consistently. Like at 13, with like compared to other kids, they're like going out, going to football games type shit, but I'm home making music with my Apple headphones, and it was just like so cool. Like
fire.
that whole like phase was so fire. And I started with rap music, and then that's like because I was listening to Famous Dex because this was like 2017.
Right, so SoundCloud era.
Yeah, it's like Famous Dex. I hopped on Summers early, Can, all that shit. So that's where I really started at.
That's fire. So how do you find the sound that you have now? Because you said you started making like rap music.
Yeah.
Right? So how do you transition to that, to kind of like the dancey vibe-ish thing that we've now? I want to find something to call it like gal style, because I feel like it deserves its own title. I don't know what it is yet, but I feel like we got to call it something. But the sound that you've curated and you've created now, how did you transition into that?
So when I started with rap music, right, and then I started evolving, like this. It's 2020 now, so like I started evolving into like more like indie pop music, like bedroom pop music, and then from there I transitioned to dance music because I heard this one song called "Naked" by Bickle on like on
Nice.
YouTube, and then I was like, this is some shit I go crazy on, this type of beat. So I started singing on it, and then I dropped my first like dance song. It's called "Leaving You." I made that like in 2021 last year, and that was the first ever dance song I made, and I dropped it, and it has like 1 million views now. So like from seeing that, I'm like, I gotta continue this.
Right.
So that's where I'm really at right now.